Reading English novels can be a great way to improve your English reading skills. Finding a New Beginning is an easy-to-read novel that can help you improve your vocabulary and comprehension. By following the story of Sarah and her journey towards self-discovery and personal growth, you'll be exposed to a variety of words and phrases that can help you expand your English language skills. Whether you're an intermediate or advanced English language learner, this book can help you practice your reading skills and build your confidence. And with the convenience of downloading the ebook from Sapphire's Academy website, you can read at your own pace and on your own time. So why not take a step towards improving your English reading skills and download Finding a New Beginning from Sapphire's Academy today? Visit www.saphiresacademy.com/mybooks and start your journey towards improved English language skills. A New Beginning, Sarah's Journey of Growth and Discovery, by Hossein Al-Ghalibi 2023. To get access to the full version and download the ebook, please visit www.saphiresacademy.com/mybooks. Chapter 1, A Fresh Start. Sarah sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the bare walls of her room. She felt unhappy with her life. She had been stuck in a routine that she no longer enjoyed. She longed for something new, something that would ignite a fire within her and make her feel alive again. As she searched for inspiration, Sarah realized that she wanted to start over. She wanted to leave behind her old life and begin anew. She decided to move to a new city, where she could discover new things, meet new people, and pursue her passions. Sarah felt nervous and scared about the idea of starting over in a new place. She had doubts and fears about whether she could make it work. She wondered if she was too old to start over, or if she would be able to find a job and make new friends. Despite these worries, Sarah felt a sense of determination. She knew that she needed to take a leap of faith and make a change in her life. She wanted to find the spark that would reignite her inner fire. Sarah talked to her friends and family about her decision, and they were supportive. They encouraged her to follow her dreams and pursue a new path. They promised to be there for her, no matter what. Sarah began to plan her move. She started looking for a new place to live and researching different neighborhoods in the new city. She also began to think about the things she wanted to do when she arrived. She wanted to explore the city, try new things, and meet new people. As Sarah packed her belongings and prepared for her journey, she felt a mixture of excitement and fear. She knew that the road ahead would be challenging, but she also knew that it would be worth it. Sarah took a deep breath and stepped out of her old life and into a new beginning. Chapter 2, Taking the Leap. Sarah sat on her bed, staring at the pile of boxes in her room. She had just moved to a new city, and everything felt unfamiliar and daunting. She knew that starting over would be hard, but she didn't expect it to feel this scary. Sarah had always lived in the same town with her family and friends. She had a routine, a job, and a sense of belonging. But she also felt stuck and unhappy. She knew deep down that she needed a change, and that's why she decided to move to the new city. But now that she was here, she was second-guessing her decision. What if she couldn't make it on her own? What if she couldn't find a job or make new friends? What if she regretted leaving everything behind? Sarah's thoughts were interrupted by a knock on her door. It was her friend, Liz. "Hey, how are you doing?" Liz asked, stepping into the room. "I don't know," Sarah admitted. "I'm feeling overwhelmed." "I get it," Liz said, sitting next to Sarah on the bed. "But remember why you came here. You wanted a change, right? You wanted to see what else is out there. And you have support. We're all here for you." Sarah nodded, feeling comforted by Liz's words. "I'm just scared," Sarah said. "What if I can't make it here?" "You can," Liz said firmly. "And even if things get tough, you'll never know what you're capable of if you don't try." Sarah thought about Liz's words. She knew that Liz was right. She couldn't let fear hold her back. She had to take the leap and see where it would take her. The next few weeks were a blur of unpacking, exploring the city, and meeting new people. Sarah was surprised by how kind and welcoming everyone was. She joined a yoga class, a book club, and even volunteered at a local animal shelter. Despite feeling nervous and uncertain at times, Sarah was proud of herself for taking the leap. She was slowly but surely building a new life for herself, and it felt exciting and empowering. As Sarah drifted off to sleep that night, she felt a sense of peace wash over her. She was exactly where she needed to be, and she was ready to embrace all the challenges and opportunities that came her way. Chapter 3, Discovering the City. Sarah had been living in the city for a few weeks now, and she was starting to feel more comfortable. She had settled into her new apartment and had met some of her neighbors. She was excited to start exploring her new home. One day, Sarah decided to go for a walk and see what the city had to offer. She wandered around for a while and soon stumbled upon a small park. There were people sitting on benches and children playing on the grass. Sarah felt a sense of peace and tranquility wash over her. As she continued her walk, she noticed some interesting shops and cafes. She made a mental note to come back and explore them later. Sarah also saw some street performers entertaining a small crowd of people. She stopped to watch for a while and found herself smiling and clapping along with the rest of the audience. Later that week, Sarah went on a guided tour of the city. She learned about the history of the buildings and landmarks, and saw some of the famous sites. She also met some other tourists and locals who were also interested in exploring the city. Sarah was excited to discover all the different neighborhoods in the city. Each one had its own unique character and charm. She visited a few different neighborhoods and found herself drawn to the artsy and bohemian vibe of one in particular. She made a mental note to come back and explore more in the future. Sarah was also making new friends in the city. She met some people through work and also joined a local book club. She was enjoying the new connections she was making and was grateful for the warm welcome she had received from the people in the city. Overall, Sarah was feeling optimistic about her new life in the city. She was enjoying exploring and discovering all the new things it had to offer. She was excited to see what else was in store for her in her new home. Chapter 4, Facing Challenges. Sarah felt like she had hit a wall. She had been in her new city for a few months now and was still struggling to find a job. She had sent out countless resumes and cover letters, but it seemed like no one was interested in hiring her. It was frustrating, and Sarah was starting to feel discouraged. On top of that, she was feeling homesick. She missed her family and friends back home and was finding it hard to make new connections in her new city. Sarah had moments where she felt like she had made a mistake by moving. Despite all this, Sarah refused to give up. She knew that finding a job and making new friends would take time, and she was determined to stay positive. She started to attend networking events and job fairs, hoping to make some new connections. It wasn't easy, but eventually, Sarah got a call back from a company she had applied to. They were interested in having her come in for an interview. Sarah was thrilled and immediately prepared for the interview. Unfortunately, she didn't get the job. It was a blow to her confidence, but Sarah refused to let it get her down. She kept pushing forward, applying to more jobs and attending more events. In the meantime, Sarah tried to keep herself busy. She went on walks, explored the city some more, and tried to find new hobbies. She even signed up for a cooking class and made some new friends there. As time passed, Sarah started to feel more settled in her new city. She still had moments where she missed her old life, but she was beginning to see the possibilities of her new life as well. She had made some new connections, and although she hadn't found her dream job yet, she was keeping her options open. Through it all, Sarah had learned an important lesson: facing challenges is never easy, but it's possible to overcome them with determination and a positive attitude. She was proud of herself for not giving up and knew that she was becoming stronger and more resilient every day. Vocabulary: hit a wall, frustrating, discouraged, homesick, connections, networking events, job fairs, positive attitude, blow to confidence, pushing forward, settled, dream job, possibilities, overcome, determination, resilient. Chapter 5, Self-discovery. Sarah had faced many challenges in her new city, but through those challenges, she discovered things about herself that she never knew before. She realized that she was more resilient and adaptable than she thought. This gave her the strength to keep going, even when things got tough. Sarah also discovered that she enjoyed trying new things and meeting new people. She was no longer afraid to step out of her comfort zone and try something new. This led her to join a local hiking group, where she met people who shared her love of the outdoors. Through her new friends, Sarah discovered that she had a passion for photography. She loved taking pictures of the beautiful landscapes she saw on her hikes. She even took a photography class to learn more about it and improve her skills. As Sarah continued to explore her interests and meet new people, she began to feel more confident in herself. She was no longer afraid to speak up and share her opinions. She found that people appreciated her for who she was and valued her input. Sarah also started to feel more connected to her new city. She had discovered so many hidden gems and beautiful places that she never would have found if she hadn't taken the chance to move there. She felt like she had truly found a place where she belonged. Through all of these experiences, Sarah had grown and changed in ways she never thought possible. She had learned to embrace change and uncertainty and found that it had led her to a better, more fulfilling life. Sarah was grateful for the new beginning she had created for herself. She knew that she still had much to learn and experience, but she was excited for what the future held. Chapter 6: Growth and Transformation. Sarah had come a long way since she first moved to the new city. She had made new friends, found a job she enjoyed, and felt more confident in herself. She looked back at her journey and couldn't believe how much she had grown and transformed. One of the biggest changes Sarah had noticed in herself was her newfound resilience. In the past, Sarah would often give up when things got tough. But as she faced the challenges in her new city, she realized that she had a strength within her that she never knew existed. Whenever she felt overwhelmed, she reminded herself that she had already made it this far and that she could handle whatever came her way. Sarah also discovered that she was more adaptable than she had thought. Moving to a new city had forced her out of her comfort zone, but she learned to embrace change and try new things. She realized that she was capable of adjusting to new environments and situations, and this gave her the courage to pursue even more opportunities. As Sarah continued to explore her new city, she found herself enjoying the simple pleasures of life. She would go for walks in the park, try new restaurants, and attend cultural events. She also met a diverse group of people, each with their own unique stories and backgrounds. Sarah felt grateful for these experiences and was happy to have expanded her horizons. Sarah's newfound confidence also spilled over into her professional life. She found that she was excelling in her job and was receiving positive feedback from her colleagues. She even took on new responsibilities and challenges, knowing that she had the skills to handle them. Sarah was proud of herself for taking a chance on a new beginning and was excited to see where her journey would take her next. Looking back on her journey, Sarah felt grateful for the support she had received from her loved ones. She knew that she couldn't have made it this far without their encouragement and belief in her. Sarah was also grateful for the challenges she had faced, as they had helped her grow and become the person she was today. As she settled into her new life, Sarah knew that there would still be ups and downs. But she felt confident in her ability to handle whatever came her way. She was excited for the future and the endless possibilities it held. For Sarah, this new beginning had truly been a transformative experience. The moral of the novel is that change can be scary, but it can also lead to growth and transformation. Sarah's decision to start over in a new city was not easy, and she faced many challenges along the way. However, she persevered and learned a lot about herself in the process. By trying new things and meeting new people, Sarah was able to discover her own resilience and adaptability. The novel shows that even when things seem difficult, it's important to keep moving forward and to never give up. Sarah's positive attitude and determination helped her overcome the obstacles in her path and create a new, fulfilling life for herself. The novel also highlights the importance of taking risks and being open to new experiences. Overall, The moral of the novel is that change can lead to personal growth and transformation, but it requires courage and perseverance to make it happen. The novel inspires readers to be brave and take risks in their own lives, and to never lose sight of their goals, even in the face of adversity. Reading English novels can be a great way to improve your English reading skills. Finding a New Beginning is an easy-to-read novel that can help you improve your vocabulary and comprehension. By following the story of Sarah and her journey towards self-discovery and personal growth, you'll be exposed to a variety of words and phrases that can help you expand your English language skills. Whether you're an intermediate or advanced English language learner, this book can help you practice your reading skills and build your confidence. And with the convenience of downloading the ebook from Sapphire's Academy website, you can read at your own pace and on your own time. So why not take a step towards improving your English reading skills and download Finding a New Beginning from Sapphire's Academy today. Visit www.saphiresacademy.com/mybooks and start your journey towards improved English language skills.